Alright, so we finally got the patch notes. Kind of dropped like somewhere during midnight, but it's kind of disappointing that we got it this late because it's like 3 days remaining before it actually happens. So, anyways, right? All classes pretty much got buff except for sorcerers and ninjas. But anyways, right? Y'all want to hear something funny? Do y'all want to laugh? Look how they spell Reaper. Requper. You're not slick. I see that, my dude. Y'all want to spell Berserker correctly. Y'all want to spell Valkyrie correctly. Warriors, but y'all having trouble spelling a 6-letter word? That's so stupid. Passive assassination increased the crit power from 3.0 to 5.0. Now, pretty much what's going to happen is you're going to get increased damage by 45% out of 60%. I can't tell you, so I'm saying 45, 60% to every single one of your skills. But then on top of that, we also getting increased the skill power bonus, Power Link Death Spiral with, blah blah blah. It's gonna go from 10% to 20%. So you could stack your Grim Strike, 6 times. So the old was like increased damage of Grim Strike by 60%, but now it's going from 20%, which is 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, and 100, 120. Pretty much we're getting increased damage of Grim Strike by 60%, with increased damage to all our skills by, I guess, 50%. So it's like 50% to all our skills and 60% to freaking Grim Strike. That's gonna be absolutely disgusting because Reaper's gonna be hitting above 55 mil per second, maybe 60 mil per second. I know for sure. I believe they're gonna be better than sorcerers, but I probably can't make no promises. But yeah, all classes is getting buff. Don't really care about that much. So we get a new dungeon, not really a new dungeon, but surprisingly they're not following the regular version of it, because Death Spiral has like over 20 floors of bosses. So Age Dread Spiral, they also changing the item level. So if you're like 470 item level, then it's gonna be 750, which is actually kind of weird. Don't know why, but anyways, right? The Age Dread Spiral follows the same pattern as the previous high level dungeon. So it's pretty much is these 3 bosses from Runer's Manor hard mode, Reverie hard mode, and GV hard mode, and they legit doing the same pattern from the dungeon. Nothing changed. But the Furious Dread Spiral, which is 480 item level dungeon, has a new pattern and stronger and balanced, meaning that they got new rotation and they can pretty much one-shot you. The red attack range is not displayed, meaning that they're not going to show the red AoEs, and they have new pattern added and crap. But yeah, here it is. You got a 470 item level is 750, and 480 item level is 860, which is the hardest one, Fury's Dread Spiral. So this one is the like normal version, and this one is like the hardest version. The hard one is gonna absolutely one-shot you. Then we also get a new dungeon, which is called Fusion Laboratorium, which is pretty much, I'm sure that's a low-level dungeon. I don't think that's even new. Will be open basically, blah blah. When you reach equipment level 690 item level, which is 465, you can enter the dungeon matching. And then there's also a new one as well, which is called the Curse Fusion Laboratory, which will be open to 810 item level, which is 475. So if you're 475, you can do the hardest version. If you're 465, you can do the normal version of it. Looking forward to that. Gilly Glade is changing to premium dungeon. I don't know what that means, but added to Gilly Glades. I think it's gonna be under dungeons, maybe under lower dungeons. Don't know what that means, but they're gonna be adding some insane jackpot rewards to Gilly Glades. So I guess look forward to doing it, maybe. And then on top of that, we got the battle pass, which is actually kind of a big disappointment. We already had all these items as always, but hey, now you can actually get the battle pass horse back, which is a 2.0 and can stack with double 2.5 mounts. Then we get another bracelet, which is gonna go superior above. Like you get you I forgot what it's called. You get your bracelet to +9. Then you use the power stones to +9. Then after using the power stones, then you can evolve it to the Caprice God bracelet, and I guess you're gonna God power bracelet. It's gonna cost whatever the heck that material is, and it could go all the way up to 15. And this is the battle pass. Blah blah. Same old battle pass. Players and blah blah blah. Then we have this. So this as item level change to recommend item level for dungeon entry. I don't know, this is actually kind of stupid. So if you're 440 item level, you're gonna be 480 item level. If you're 448, you're gonna be 500. If you're 455, you're gonna be 470. 460, 630, blah blah. If you're 480 item level, you're 860. I think that's kind of. A new etching has been added. So I don't really know what this means. Mystery earrings and mystery rings. I don't really know what this means with the power, endurance, max, crit resist, and crit factor. But mostly you just need power and that's it. I mean, they tell you this. They tell you gotta use conversion screws, but I don't know anything about that. But yeah, that's all I'm gonna basically go. That's all I pretty much wanted to go over. Um, will I be anticipating for the new maintenance and dungeon? You know, I love recording new content, but it's like all we getting is a new Dread Sparrow and a new Curse Laboratory, but that's really it. But you know, stay tuned. We're gonna see what's gonna happen when the maintenance drop.